So we're literally 3 weeks away from a huge election. A lot of people, and I say this myself, one of the biggest elections of our lives. Where has Obama been? Where has all these, all-stars of the Democratic Party? I mean, where has Jill Biden been? Where has the president been? I know we've gone through a lot of stuff these last couple of weeks. There's been a couple of terrible, horrendous hurricanes. Godspeed to all Floridians and everybody in the Southeast. But does this seem like kind of a Hail Mary? Like we've got a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter? I mean, the election's literally a couple of weeks away. Like, where have these people been, like, all of a sudden? Remember Biden at the DNC said, I'm going to be Kamala's most vocal volunteer, and I'm going to be out there campaigning. He's been on the beach frying like a ripe tomato. So it's really interesting. Now you've got Obama in Pennsylvania. Well, what would you call this? Is this like, bringing in the cavalry, bringing in your strongest player at the end of the quarter? Or is this something entirely else? Well, if you watch this amazing clip, it seems like they're in panic mode.
That we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
Whoa. More pronounced with the brothers? This to me sounds like such a desperate, almost a speech of complete resignation and an acceptance, an embracing of defeat. I don't have to tell you, most of you guys probably know because we have the most sophisticated audience here at Ned's Nation, that the polls all reflect Trump is like way in the lead in all the swing states and national polls. Every poll that's worth its weight in gold, Trump is way ahead. At the same time, now in 2020 and 2016, he was behind Hillary big time. He was behind Biden big time. A lot of people say that perhaps the 2020 election was compromised. I wasn't one of them at the time, but I will say when I went to sleep on that fateful night in 2020 in November, and Trump was ahead in Georgia, ahead in Pennsylvania, ahead in Wisconsin, and then I woke up, all of a sudden, he wasn't president. He didn't win. I found that a bit strange. Did you? But does this seem like the same Obama with energy and enthusiasm and passion? This seems like a very defeated man. And then calling out, instead of saying, hey, you know what? Let's try to galvanize here. And I'll tell you why we should back Kamala Harris. I'll tell you why we should support her. I'll tell you why she's the best candidate. He's just literally saying outright, you know what, brothers, you need to pick it up. Black people, it's time. You're not doing your job. Like, is this how the hypocrites treat the Black Americans? Is this how they treat the people that supposedly that they represent, the diversity, the culture, the party of the marginalized? It seems so lackluster and so desperate to me. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Let's watch it one more time just so you can get a taste.
Is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running.
Seems like pompous, doesn't he? He always seems so pompous to me.
I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
Listen to the accent, the black he puts on that, brothers. So he did give a speech in Pennsylvania supposedly supporting Harris, although it really just seemed like self-promotion to me. In one clip, he actually took credit for the economy that Trump created, the boom during the Trump presidency. He said that was because of me. Of course. He also said that the election was going to be tight. There's a lot of Americans who are still struggling out there, still striving to make life better for themselves. Sounds like he's campaigning for Trump. I don't know. He then went on to say that it is abundantly clear that you have two choices. I don't understand how anybody can vote for Trump. You've got somebody who's just like you. He had the actual balls to say you have a candidate. He compared Kamala, Comrade Kamala, trying to relate her to everyday average Americans, saying she's just like you. She grew up in the same neighborhoods. She understands your struggles. She has exemplary character. Boy, Obama, your whole song and dance has lost its luster big time. Is anybody being fooled by Obama anymore? I'll be honest. I voted for him in 2012. I kick myself every single day for doing so, even though Romney wasn't really a great choice. Obviously, my assessment of that is proven true after all these years. But I kick myself every single day for having been fooled by his pageantry of eloquent lies, because there is nobody who has a silver tongue quite like Obama, who I think is one of the masterful salesmen, one of the masterful snake oil, slick, pompous, articulate. I'll give him that. He's very articulate. He's very erudite. But he, to me, is the true threat to democracy. He's the most dangerous thing I think America's ever produced. I mean that. I call him the divider in chief. None of this crap is working anymore. You know why, Obama? Because your product is absolute garbage. I don't care what you slap on that pig. You can slap lipstick, makeup, Botox, filler. You can wrap it up in the most exquisite royal package of all time. It's not going to make a difference. We're not in 2008. We're not in 2012. People are smarter. They're more aware. Thank God there's other means to understand information. There's other avenues, such as independent media grassroots organizations like myself and so many others. The avenues of communication have broadened. There is truth to be embraced and digested out there. You guys know I do my own due diligence, qualitative and quantitative research. I try with my whole soul best every single day to bring you the truth, which is why I adore you guys, and I will never, ever let you guys down. Never. It is so beautiful to see that Americans can see through this. Sorry, Obama, we're not buying anymore. Your little hope and change song and dance routine, it's not working anymore. We've got somebody who took a bullet for us. That, Mr. Divider-in-Chief, is character. That, Mr. Divider-in-Chief, is somebody who's like us. Somebody who understands our struggles. Somebody who understands that gas prices are too high, that homes cost too much, food costs too much, that, you know what, we probably shouldn't be in forever wars that you had a big hand in. You know what, this withdrawal from Afghanistan was an absolute travesty. Every military expert, every military colonel, general, service member who's worth their weight in gold will agree that was an absolute travesty. And you were the one who designed it. You were the architect of that withdrawal, because we all know now, after everything that's come out, that Biden wasn't doing jack. Biden was just a shadow of a human being. He was literally your lever to pull at your behest anytime you wanted. And now you want us to put another lever in there for you? And now you want us to elect another puppet? I don't think so, Jack. Ain't gonna happen. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Hasta la pasta. I throw this off to you, Nez Nation. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think of that pathetic plea to Black America? I mean, Black America, especially if you're Black, does that motivate you? Does that inspire you? I mean, I genuinely want to know, because that to me seems abysmally pitiful and pathetic. But I want to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below. You guys know you need to tap that thumbs up. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Do it right now. Not for me. It's not for vanity. Look at it this way. If you love America, tap the thumbs up. We need to fight. Did you see what 60 Minutes did recently, editing Kamala's footage? We know what the mainstream media did. David Muir, ABC. This is your way of fighting that. When you tap the thumbs up, it sends a signal to the algorithm to push our videos out to more people. The more people that are informed, the more people that understand the truth, the less they're able to be fooled by this song and dance silver-tongued devil named the Divider-in-Chief, former President Obama, who's trying to elect and trying to install another puppet. Character, my ass. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here. Subscribe by tapping my face right there. If you haven't subscribed, it's free. Sign up for our free newsletter in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.